Welcome to our guide on the top 10 mistakes everyone makes when mixing cocktails and how to avoid them. Let's dive right in. You lot, you call yourselves cocktail enthusiasts? You wouldn't know a proper old-fashioned from a glass of dishwater. I've seen more flavor in a hospital cafeteria than I have in some of the so-called cocktails I've witnessed. But fear not, you donkey. I'm here to whip your cocktail game into shape. We're going through the most common mistakes, the ones that make me want to flip a bloody table, and I'm showing you how to fix them. Get ready to learn, you muppets. First up, we're tackling the foundation of any good cocktail, the ice. If I see one more cloudy, pathetic excuse for an ice cube, I swear. Listen up, you need clear, clean ice. Not the stuff that's been sitting in your freezer since the Stone Age, absorbing all sorts of nasty flavors. Invest in a good ice mold, for God's sake. Clear ice melts slower, which means it won't dilute your drink, leaving you with a watered-down disaster. Are you listening? This is basic stuff. Next up, shaking. Some of you treat your cocktail shakers like they're auditioning for Riverdance. Overshaking will turn your drink into a watery mess, while undershaking is like sending your cocktail out in a bloody dressing gown. Find the right balance. Give it a good firm shake for the appropriate time, and for God's sake, listen for the chill. Now let's talk about measuring. This isn't some back alley pub where you can just eyeball it. Use a jigger, you hear me? Measure your ingredients properly. Too much of one thing will throw the whole bloody drink off balance. Accuracy is key. You want a symphony of flavors, not a drunken brawl in a glass? Chapter 4. Freshly squeezed, not past its expiration date. And while we're on the topic of ingredients, let's address the citrus massacre happening in kitchens everywhere. Freshly squeezed juice, you hear me? None of that bottled, preservative-laden rubbish. The difference in taste is night and day. Would you serve day-old fish in your restaurant? No! So why are you using stale citrus in your cocktails? Chapter 5. Chill out! Now, before you even think about pouring that drink, have you chilled the glass? No? For God's sake, are you trying to ruin all our hard work? A cold glass keeps your cocktail colder for longer. It's basic thermodynamics. Use the freezer or some ice, just make sure it's bloody cold. Chapter 6. Don't be a lazy sod. Next, the garnish. It's not just for decoration, you know. A proper garnish complements the drink, adding another layer of flavor and aroma. Don't be lazy, put in the effort. A well-crafted cocktail deserves a proper bloody garnish. Speaking of presentation, let's talk glassware. You wouldn't serve a filet mignon on a paper plate, would you? So why are you serving a sophisticated cocktail in a pint glass? Use the right glassware. It enhances the drinking experience, and frankly, it just looks more professional. Now let's talk about sweetness. Too much sugar, and you might as well serve a glass of syrup. Not enough, and it's like kissing a donkey. Find the right balance, use quality sweeteners, and taste as you go. Remember, you're crafting a cocktail, not baking a bloody cake. This brings us to our next point, tasting. Are you telling me you'd serve a dish without tasting it first? Of course not, the same goes for cocktails. Taste as you go, adjust if needed, make sure it's bloody perfect before you even think about serving it. Finally, dilution. This is where so many of you go wrong. You need to consider the dilution factor when mixing. Too much, and you've got a watery mess. Too little, and it's like drinking straight liquor. Use good ice, shake or stir properly, and taste. Thanks for watching. Now you know the top 10 mistakes to avoid when mixing cocktails. Cheers to better drinks. You've learned about ice, shaking, measuring, citrus, chilling, garnishing, glassware, sweetness, tasting, and dilution. Now get out there and make me proud. Stop serving up those pathetic excuses for cocktails and show me you've got what it takes to make a proper drink.